Всем привет, с вами Андрей, и мы продолжаем проходить войну. Я немного убавил звук.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Did we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Just go easy, Phelps.
Че это? Это он меня врезался вообще-то. Поехали аккуратно.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for him.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Any Central Unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit to handle identification.
Тут недалеко. Белмонтская школа.
It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Зачем ты побежал? Зачем ты побежал?
Your lighting should be revoked.
Да блин, ну не останавливайся ты. Сам берет и останавливается.
Lock him up and throw away the key.
Да блин. Давай.
That's far enough, freak. You move a muscle and you're a dead man.
Car 11K, Car 11K, come in.
Вот так вот.
Car 11K, Car 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you looking motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty reaper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Не работает, что ли? Покажи. О, ты попал. Веревка.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Веревка и ведь тушили.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Miller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
Его одежда.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Окровавленная монтировка. Точно там ничего не было больше. Нет, нету. Кто это Моллер? Погодите. Моллер это... Юга. Да, он убил точно.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thank you.
Ну, указывается на Моллера.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
I don't know about this. My gut says Muller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't Muller. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not an immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
You really want to run that risk?
Сейчас морга поедем, что он скажет еще.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Отопление. Простите. Морг центрального района.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Так, набросы.
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
Так, это следы с места преступления. Да? 41-го размера. А обувь? Обувь у этого какого размера? В доме Моллеров. Мужские ботинки 41 размера тоже. Нет, это первое. Погоди. Ну, нижнее, короче. Нет, верхнее. Нет. А что, нижнее, что ли?
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Значит, он должен быть моряк.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, ma'am. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Ну, пошли. Допросим. Походу, это все-таки Муller.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going? Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroner's.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Смешно. Центральное отделение полиции.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
Oh, little twist. She was 13 if she was a day.
Так. Это муж.
She's only a writer, so.
Что мы имеем? Арестовать либо мужа,
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
либо...
Or a policeman.
А где второй подозреваемый?
Canary says he'll sing, but
Видите.
I guarantee he'll walk.
Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Так один мы знаем где, а где второй?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Isn't there anything else you can do?
You look like you've had it rough.
See me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Блин. Eli Rooney. Так место
Down on your luck,
работы.
Eli.
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. If you can't misplace big yellow letters HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot, felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Так. Доступ в комнату.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go call them that.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Не знаю. Что он там говорил, вот я не успел. Так. Илай, ты когда-нибудь связывал свои жертвы? Мне не нравится клей, так называется. Не скажу так. Да нет. Истина.
Convoy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid, tie, hitch, and braid, stays
Я
tight.
тоже склонялся, что он не врет. Мотив.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
Врет. Почему нельзя? Какой у него след ботинка?
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Правильно.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
45. Дайте так.
Deirdre Muller was strangled and then someone did a dance on her torso. Someone with a lot of anger. Someone with a lot of hate in them. Someone wearing size 8s, Eli.
You got some reason other than you don't like me while you're trying to hang this thing on me? You can check my boots, son. They're the only pair I got. So I'm warning you, my feet might be a little musty.
Я знаю. Наверное. Нет, закончить допрос.
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect.
Скорее
Evidence is
всего,
solid. I think it's time we hit him.
муж.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test, I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Full of shit, Hugo. You want us to feel sorry for you? We feel sorry for your wife. The blood came from the wound in your wife's head.
Why would I lie? You can check at the workshop. You don't want to catch the real guy. You just want to blame me.
You know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
Мы не знаем точно.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Найденный автомобиль жертвы.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Так. погодите, это же его одежда была. Хьюго Моллер, да. Врешь.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Да опять.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Ну, короче, то он был.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Ну, блин. Прости, Хьюго, это ты любил. Против тебя много улик.
Hugo Muller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
А мы все улики нашли. На двоечку. Блин, я все 5 вопросов неправильно задал. Не мою. Ладно, спасибо всем, кто смотрел эту серию. Так, пока Хьюго Моллер разбирается с Библией с обвинением в убийстве, Мишель привыкает к сиротской жизни. Жалко девочку. Блин, любовь все-таки его арестовывать. Ладно, что сделано, что это сделано. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Поставьте лайк и подпишитесь на канал. С вами был Андрей. Всего хорошего. И всем пока и удачи.